Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Remember this awesome purchase that I made at the Edmonton CNTC? I have had a chance, well, I guess I should have had a chance. It's been 2 months since the CNTC, but I have had a chance to use it and get familiar with this e-file, and now I can give you my pros and cons of what I think about this unit. So just a little heads up, there's a heck of a lot of pros to this unit, so let's just jump right into this. Okay, so here is the Light Elegance Zippy E-file. I honestly cannot remember if I had to put the unit into this plastic case or not. I don't think I did. Oh, that's what I had to do. I had to put the side holder for the handpiece on. It came with a screw, so you get a long screwdriver and just screw this handpiece into place. Let's start with the fact that this e-file is rechargeable, so you do need to fully charge it before you use it. There's instructions in the box. From what I understand, you can't use the e-file when it's plugged in. You charge it up, you unplug it, and you use it. This is the speed dial. This is the forward, neutral, I guess you would say, and reverse. And this is the green light or red light indicator that tells you when you have it on, it's green. When it's charging, it's red. On this side here is the plug-in for the charger. And this is the charger, just kind of your standard charger, I guess. Plug it in there. This one goes in the wall, of course, and this is the hand piece. You just twist it right here to open it. Now, I think this was supposed to come with a dust protector, but mine didn't. I don't know why, but mine didn't. The pictures in the instructions say that it did. Plug this in here. Actually going to put a bit in, close it. The medium or the coarse Nova Flare bit. So it's like a mean green, it's like the Red Baron, the Texas Tornado, those kind of carbide bits. This is what that is. I'm gonna turn it in the forward motion, so that's flicking this switch up and turning. So that's max, which is 30,000 RPMs. It's so quiet. So when you're using these types of bits for debulking, you do want to turn the e-file up max. There is very little vibration. Okay, and then you just turn the dial and it turns it off. So you can see when you turn it on, the green light comes on. And I like this little neutral position because then it kind of stops the motor in the handpiece, and then you can put it reverse motion. Yeah, reverse direction. And then the hand piece fits into here. Now I would recommend taking your bit out to put the hand piece in, because if the bit was in there, it would hit your desk and you might run the risk of bending your bits. So what else does this baby do? So it does have, like I mentioned, 300 or 300. That would be like, whoa. Look out, clients. 30,000 RPMs. When you purchase this, there is a full 1-year warranty, a convenient belt clip included. That is this case here. This is the belt clip. It is super light, and I bought this mainly for traveling. So if I go to a CNTC and I want to take some classes, I can just take my Zippy E-file, and I kind of want to bling this out. I think I might do that. So very light. The battery life, once it's fully charged, is up to 10 hours. And as I mentioned, it is cordless, rechargeable, and compact. Like, I have small hands. It fits in the palm of my hand. Fits in the palm of my hand. I have the Erica MT20. I don't like the fact of having to move it because of the cords and stuff are stapled underneath my desk, and it is a bigger unit and it is heavy and bulky. I didn't like the fact of when I would go somewhere and I needed an e-file, I would have to undo all the staples under my desk and take my e-file with me. Absolutely nothing wrong with the Erica MT20. I wanted something portable. This here is the Erica MT20 handpiece. The base part, like this part of the handpiece, are pretty comparable in circumference, so diameter. So the MT20 is a longer handpiece, as you can see, and it's narrower through here. So for me, I have small hands and it fits perfectly in my hand. It rests really nice right here, the thicker part of the handpiece, and the narrow part just fits really nicely in my hand. Now, weight-wise, gosh. It is very comparable. So if you already have the Erica MT20, I would say the handpiece of the Zippy E-file is comparable in weight. Yeah, I remember picking up the Zippy handpiece for the first time and I was blown away with how light it was. The size of it being pretty much the same size all the way through scared me when I first saw this E-file come out. I thought, oh, that handpiece would be too heavy. It looked heavy, and it's not. It's pretty much the same weight. I'm still trying to figure out where to set my dial depending on which bit I use. Now, these bits, like if you have a mean green or anything like this, that's just all the way. My cuticle bit from Nail Couture, the cuticle bit should be put on a very low speed. So I will put my bit on my finger to feel how fast it's going, like very, very lightly. And this feels too fast. So that's a little too fast. Yeah, that's better. So right about there for your cuticle bit. So what's that, a third? And the vibration is pretty much nil when it's on this speed. I do find that opening and closing the hand piece to remove the bits or to change out the bits is a little difficult for me. I don't think it's the hand piece, I think it's me, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm used to this one. It's just a really easy twist. With the Zippy, it's harder, especially at the end of a service. Having to switch out a bit is hard. Like, my hands are tired, and plus the fact I did injure my thumb right in here, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to open and close this one. But it's very secure, so, and I get confused of which way to turn it to open and close it just because I'm so used to my Erica. This is my mandrel. This is a medium zebra arbor band. Now, this is probably where I'm going to get in trouble. When I have this particular bit all the way in, I actually don't like it all the way in, because when I'm doing a nail on a client, I like to move my hand piece like this when I'm filing on the sides. And I just like to be able to use this edge, and I can't when this is all the way in. So I just ever so slightly move it out. And I know if this is wrong, I'm going to hear about it, so I apologize if I'm doing this wrong, because this is my money I'm burning away, hey? But I prefer it like this, especially when I'm using my safety bit. When I have it all the way down, I cannot use the edge of my safety bit. It's very, very difficult for me to get. It doesn't look like it's difficult, but it is. It's difficult to get on this side. So I like to go just a little bit, close it, and I make sure that it's in there nice. And so far, and then that way I can get in there nice. I'm used to using this part of my bit, so I am careful. I don't usually injure my clients when I do that. And I'll just show you this. Yeah, I would do it on this one too. And I've had my Erica E-file for 3 years and have had it cleaned. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's talk about some things that I kind of wished were different. I wish the holder for the handpiece was up a little bit more so your bits can fit in here. Like, I will carefully show you. If I need to use this bit again and I don't want to take the bit out, I always put my handpiece back into the holder so I don't accidentally flip it off my desk. Unless I had this sitting on something, then you could. There's an option. But that's kind of something I wished was a little different. I wish this here was not on the front. I wished it was on the side, because if you have larger fingers or longer nails, flipping these up and down are hard to do with this right here. And my other wish is, I don't necessarily like the idea of the dial being the on-off switch, and the only reason is when you have longer nails, I'm fumbling with it. That's the only 3 things I would change on this if it was possible. Especially, see, your E-file is sitting down like this. If it was up like this, easy. No issues whatsoever, but it's not. You're like this. And I know I have quite a few nail tech friends that have long nails. Like, if my nail here was any longer, it would hit this, trying to turn this on and off. And when you're trying to turn this on and off when it's sitting normally, it's not the easiest. Other than that, I love that the handpiece is light. I love that the Zippy is 30,000 RPMs. I believe that the Erica MT20 is only 20 or 25. I'm just going to kind of move my camera. So there's my Erica MT20. This is my speed adjustment. So I know all the way is for debulking my nails using my Mean Green or Nova Flare bit. Halfway is using my safety bits or my arbor bands, and down about this far, about a quarter of the way, that's the setting I use for any of my cuticle bits. This on-off switch, perfect. It has a forward, neutral, and reverse switch. The con on this unit is that it is super heavy, it's bulky, and it's not portable. But that's really not a con. If I wasn't wanting to take classes and take my E-file with me, I would not have purchased a cordless rechargeable E-file. This is my baby. I love my Erica, so that's something I won't ever get rid of. But I do want to let you hear the difference. So that's kind of the comparison of the 2 E-files that I have. I have to say that I tend to grab my Zippy, especially when I'm doing my own nails. I grab the Zippy more than I use my Erica because I can't move this. This is as far as it'll go. Sometimes when I'm working on clients, I'm kind of pulling this, and I know that you can get a cord that's not coiled, but then I would have cords all over my desk. I try to keep everything neat and organized as I'm working, so it's never really been something I wanted to get, was a straight cord. And with the Zippy, yes, it's got a coiled cord. I'll have it off to the side. There's no tension in the cord. Now I know I can move my Erica, but it just sits really nicely right there. It's out of the way and it's all stapled in. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this just so you guys can hear what it sounds like filing a nail. Okay, so my E-file's right there. See what I mean, where I would like to use that part of the bit? So now I'm going to use my Erica. Yeah, it's definitely a slower speed using the Erica. Like, I can definitely tell the difference between the 20 and the 30,000 RPMs when you have it on full. I'm doing a little bit more work, it feels like. And the speed I'm using is about halfway on my Erica MT20 with this bit. That's how this sounds when you're using it. I hope that helped. If you guys were wondering what the Zippy was like compared to the Erica MT20, I do not regret buying this e-file. I do not regret it one bit. And I use both on a regular basis. I think for me right now, I'm not traveling and I'm not taking any classes at the moment. It just depends on what mood I'm in, what e-file I'll grab. So I'm not going to say that one e-file is better than the other, because they're not. They're two completely different e-files. One's portable, one isn't. So if you're kind of wondering which e-file to get, it's really personal preference, you guys. It really, really is. Had I not wanted this for traveling, I wouldn't have known any different. Like, the Erica MT20 is an awesome e-file. The Light Elegance Zippy is also an awesome e-file, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of use out of both my e-files. Now, I know that having two e-files is probably not financially doable. Hey, I get that. But if you were wondering about the Zippy, I hope this helped. I hope this answered some of your questions. There was a question that you had and I didn't answer it. Please comment down below. I'll do my best to answer your question, or if you want to add something that I totally forgot to add. And as always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love doing these videos for you guys. I love seeing you guys get excited when a notification comes up and you're like, yay, another video. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Elite Nails by Carrie, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.